Denver Nuggets. I was born on January 5th, 1954. One day I started playing basketball and I really got into the sport. So then came high school and I worked my tail off to be the best and to put everything I had out there on the court. After high school I had good grades and scouts were looking at me and asked me to play for University of South Carolina. Then one day scouts came to look at me and said you might be an NBA player this year, but you need to improve a bit before we or any team can draft you. The next day I got a call from my agent and scout and they said you probably will not be drafted this year. It's draft time, so in the last round of the NBA draft my name got called and I was drafted to the Denver Nuggets in 1980 and I got to go up on the stage and shake the commissioner's hand. We had the name the Denver Rockets, and our logo was a rocket with eyes and white legs, but then a few years after that, our name got changed to Denver Nuggets. Also, I was one of the players in the ABA, American Basketball Association, to average 20 points per game, with one of my teammates named Dan Issel. We are the only team still in the ABA NBA to score over 100 points in all 82 games, and it's something I won't forget. During the ABA NBA season, we had changed our jersey 8 times and have had every color of the rainbow. In the NBA, we are the only team to have the highest scoring game ever. On December 13th against the Detroit Pistons, we went into triple overtime and had a final score of 186 points. We headed to the playoffs, also known as the postseason, but as soon as we got in the game, we were defeated by the Utah Jazz. Then our owner, B.J. McCombs, sells the franchise to a group of investors headed by Sidney L. Schlenker for $20 million. Comsat Video assumes 100% ownership of the franchise. This means that Comsat Video can do whatever they want with the team. The team and owners and coaches got a call from Denver saying that they need a new stadium to remain playing. The McNichols Arena was destroyed and the Pepsi Center was built. As being a player of the team, we made it to almost every postseason, but we were always eliminated by the Dallas Mavericks or the Utah Jazz. So then a few years later in the draft, we got some new players, but one player who stood out was Dikembe Mutombo because he helped us get rebounds and easy buckets. We went through some rough times because we were getting sold out, and also our stadium was knocked down, but we played on another court till our new stadium was built. Also, my team was one of 4 teams to merge with the NBA. As I got older, I started to slow down and I could not excel like I was when I was first drafted to the team, so every once in a while I got so tired I would tell coach to pull me off the court. Eventually I couldn't play anymore, but I was not quite fast enough as I got older, so I decided to retire. When I retired, I was introduced to the Hall of Fame and I know I would be missed. Not too long ago, I was an assistant coach for the Sacramento Kings, but today I am now 61 years old and just love to watch the game on TV while I relax in my $1 million home. Also, I am 6'7" and I was a small forward for the Denver Nuggets for many years. In the ABA and the NBA, we made it to the playoffs many of times, but in the ABA and the NBA, we never made it to the finals, sadly. But one year, we actually beat the Dallas Mavericks. After the Denver Rockets logo, we changed our logo 6 times, and our logo now looks like this. The Denver Nuggets were founded in 1967, and these are some ways how the Denver Nuggets showed strength. But I still like to go outside and play basketball when I have days off.